DJI might be preparing one of its most interesting pocket camera launches yet, and this time it's not just about the camera. A newly discovered FCC filing has revealed an unreleased accessory called the Osmo Frame Tap, and it could completely change how creators interact with the upcoming DJI Osmo Pocket 4 or Pocket 4 Pro. This isn't a camera at all, but a compact wireless remote designed for fast, low-latency control of portable DJI devices. According to the filing, it operates under FCC Part 15 regulations and likely uses a combination of Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, making it ideal for creators who need instant response while filming on the move. What makes this more exciting is that the Osmo Frame Tap doesn't appear to be limited to just one device. It's rumored to support DJI action cameras and even 360-degree cameras, suggesting DJI is building a more connected creator ecosystem. For vloggers, solo shooters, and travelers, this kind of wireless control could mean less fumbling with touchscreens and more focus on storytelling at the same time. A newly surfaced image has given us the clearest look yet at DJI's next-generation pocket camera. Compared to previous leaks, this image reveals far more detail, especially when it comes to physical controls. One of the biggest upgrades is the presence of additional buttons placed directly beneath the rotating display. Suggests DJI is moving toward a more tactile, hands-on shooting experience, allowing creators to adjust settings quickly without digging through menus. The camera body itself is noticeably larger than earlier Pocket models. In fact, it even looks bulkier than previously leaked prototypes. The front housing appears more purposeful, and visible passive cooling vents hint that DJI is addressing heat management more seriously than before. This could mean higher bite rates, longer recording times, or more powerful internal hardware designed. For demanding workflows, the increased size has naturally sparked speculation about what's inside. Many believe the housing is large enough to support a dual camera system. While earlier leaks suggested a horizontal layout, this new image points toward a vertical camera stack instead. Even more interesting, one of the lenses doesn't fully match what we'd expect from a standard pocket camera, fueling rumors of two variants, a regular Pocket 4 and a more advanced Pocket for Pro. The updated button layout aligns perfectly with earlier testing images, adding credibility to these claims. Timing is also critical. DJI appears to be rushing FCC approvals not just for cameras but also for accessories, ahead of the December 23, 2025 US ban deadline. However, approval alone isn't enough. To legally launch these products in the United States, DJI would need to officially announce them before that deadline. This raises serious questions about DJI strategy and whether we're about to see a major launch sooner than expected. On the drone side, DJI is also making waves with the Neo2, a drone designed to be approachable, fun, and confidence-building. This is not a cinema drone, and DJI isn't pretending it is. Instead, the Neo2 focuses on ease of use, safety, and creativity for beginners. Travelers, casual creators, and FPV-curious pilots who don't want the complexity of a full FPV setup. Pricing varies by region, but overall, the Neo2 fits comfortably into the mid-range category. It's far more capable than toy drones, yet much more affordable than higher-end models like the Mini 5 Pro. This makes it an excellent option for first-time flyers, vloggers looking for quick aerial shots, travelers who want something lightweight, and even experienced pilots who need a safe indoor or backup drone. Durability is one of the Neo2's strongest points. Its built-in prop guards and compact frame make it ideal for tight spaces and indoor flying. Small crashes usually result in minor cosmetic marks. However, the rear antenna area is a known weak spot and can bend under pressure, so proper storage or a protective case is highly recommended. Battery handling is simple, but has a learning curve. Batteries feel tight at first, which is normal. Pulling straight up without twisting solves the issue. Real-world battery life depends heavily on flight style. Sport mode, rapid climbs, wind, and cold weather drain power quickly. Expect around 10 to 12 minutes of typical flight, slightly more with gentle flying. Carrying extra batteries is almost essential. The Neo2's camera is built for casual content creation. It uses a 1/2-inch sensor capable of 12 megapixel photos and 4,000 video at up to 60 or even 100 frames per second, depending on the controller. A 2-axis gimbal combined with electronic stabilization delivers smooth footage that looks great straight out of the camera. DJI's color science keeps highlights clean and results social media ready. That said, there are limits. There's no raw photo mode, no D-Log, and dynamic range is more limited compared to DJI's higher-end drones. This drone isn't for cinematic, color grading, or professional filmmaking. It's built for fun, travel, POV shots, and fast creative clips. Storage is another key difference. The Neo2 has no micro SD slot and instead relies on roughly 49 gigabytes of internal storage. This removes the risk of forgetting a memory card, but high frame rate 4K footage fills that space quickly. Regularly offloading footage is essential. Flying over water is possible, but caution is required. Reflections and movement can confuse. Downward sensors, so staying at least 2 to 3 meters above the surface is critical. With proper altitude and a strong GPS lock, water flights are safe and stable. Obstacle sensing works extremely well against large objects like walls, cars, and trees, adding confidence for beginners. However, thin branches, wires, glass, shiny surfaces, and low-light environments can still cause issues. Think of the sensors as assistance, not invincibility. At just around 151 grams, the Neo2 stays under the 250-gram threshold, avoiding stricter regulations in many regions and making it less intimidating in public spaces. Despite its size, it's still powerful, so responsible flying is essential. Finally, compatibility is a major plus. The Neo2 works with DJI's latest controllers, including RC2, RCN2, Motion Controller 3, FPV Remote Controller 3, and supports Goggles 3 and Goggles N3. If you already own newer DJI gear, you can reuse it and save money.